So my name is Sudhir Chaudhary, and for the last 5 years, I'm working with the IT companies. Okay, so first of all, this is my brief introductions. So already we are getting late, so let's start with the agenda. So agenda for this course is to make you understand what is data science and what is the role of Tableau in it, right? So I think most of you are here only for the Tableau, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So first of all, we need to understand that what data science really means and what is the scope of data science in today's IT world or in the normal world, right? So before doing that, we need to understand that what is the role of business, right? And what is the use of data science in affecting your business? How your data science can affect your business, whether it can grow it or have any time or money constraints, right? So these are the some basic agenda we will discuss in the course, and after that we would be able to give the insights. Okay, so start from the basics of the data science. We are talking about data science first because after that only we would be able to get that the knowledge of the Tableau, right? So these are the data science. You can say the sectors. These are the sectors where you can get the job, right? So as a Tableau guy also, these are the sectors you can look for the job. You can get the job from the radical side only, and also you can have promotion in your current status, whatever the job scenario you have. So these are the retails. These are some of the sectors that you will get the job. So next, the main important part start from here only, right? So can you tell me what this image is all about? Just have an idea that it might be look like something. It may have contained some information. So what do you think?
Cycle, I think something vehicle is there like that.
Yeah, once
Bicycle.
one cycle or more than one cycles.
Maybe
It's
more
more
than
than
one. Yeah.
Yeah, first information is that it can be more than one bicycles, right?
yes.
Yeah, one more.
And seashore, I think.
Yeah, one more.
Sunset or sunrise
Sky,
maybe there.
sky,
Right. One more.
sunset, I think.
Right. Mm, try some
Sky, sky, sky is also
sky.
there.
Yeah, absolutely right. Anything else? Yeah. So whatever the information we are getting in our projects is comes from the data, right? And data may not be structured data or maybe unstructured data, or you can say the raw data, right? So in data science, you can say the information is hidden in the data. So this is your data, which is not pre-processed, right? So some information is hidden in this data. So as a data science guy or the Tableau guy, you have to find out the information that is very vital to your business or your project. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is how we have to look on the data, that what type of information we can get. So every person here in the meeting and the normal life also, they they see every problem with their eyes only, right? Some think bicycle is important, some say sunset is important. So you can say whatever we are looking at, the preference will be different for every person, right? So get you we have to get the as many as information or key points in the data which is hidden in the data, right? So first we need to see the data clearly from every angle, every possible aspect. Okay, so this is how we get the data first. So most of the time we get the unstructured data, right? So we need to make the some corrections or maybe complete transformation of the data. It is based upon the role we are given, right? So after getting some you can say pre-processing, we get some of the data cleaned, and it look like this only, right? So now can you give me some more insights other than the previous ones? We have pre-processed the data and now we are getting this. So can you tell me what type of information now we can get from this?
The title is standing on the seashore.
Yeah, so whatever you have predicted last time, it is almost the same things, right? Right?
Yes, sir.
So see, some information we can see directly. Yeah, when we look at the data, we can get some simple insights. They may be right or they may be wrong also. But at least we can have some idea about the data, right? So the first point would be simple to understand the data, then to find out the basic problem in the data. Then we have to look that what should be the problem statement of the data, right? If we don't have the problem statement, then we are just looking here and there because we don't know what to find inside the data, right? Without problem, you can't have any solution. Clear? Am I
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Yes, sir.
so if you look at the data carefully, we are having how many cycles are there in the picture?
One. One.
Wha- One. So if you look at the information carefully, see this is the rear wheel, right? You must have had any bicycle in your past or maybe in current scenario also. So this should be the rear wheel.
Mm-hmm.
And in the same pic, this should be the rear wheel also. So at least
Oh,
two bicycle would be there.
yes.
Yeah. And see, white screen is also there, right? Some screen is white.
Yes.
Means some data is missing.
Okay.
Okay, so whenever you have received any project, so data or maybe the information, it can be complete or it can be incomplete also. So either you have asked your client to give you the complete data, or at least you can ask him some basic information of the data, that what is the missing values in this data, right?
Yes.
So for that missing values, you can have an idea, sir, what we should replace this missing value with. Either you can replace those value with the, you can say, mean values, median values, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you should directly communicate with the client, sir, this is the missing values, and you suggest us because it is your business. So you tell us what should be the replacement values, right? So this is how you have to communicate with the data as well as the client and within the team also, right? Now we are getting this. After getting some vital information from various sources, we at last we get here. Now you can have more than 70% of the insight from this, right?
Yes.
So this is something like a puzzle which is getting solved, right? Now the idea we are going through that we have two bicycles, which is right, right? Now we are getting one more information that one bicycle is big and other is small, right? And there
Yes.
are two riders also there.
Yes.
One may be trainer, right?
Other. Hmm. Yes.
And it can be a teacher also, right? And it can be for
Yes.
the father also, right? Father and son, student and teacher, trainer and you can say the candidate. So every person in the team look differently, the same information. So we have to uh, gather all the information from every team member because we have to see every data with different angles. so that we would be able to get as many as informations, right? Clear now?
Yes. Yes,
Now
sir.
Yes.
we are still missing something. We don't know
Yes.
what they are doing. They are exchanging something, or they are giving high fi, whatever it be, but it is still missing some values. So again, we have to discuss these things with our manager, maybe client, or maybe within the team also, right? So
Yes.
this is a continuous process. You can't say now we can solve the problem. We can solve the problem, but we need extra efforts, extra thinking, some experience also. That it it can be this, it might be this, it should be this, it must be this, right? So we have to deal with these questions every day,
Pre- Prediction
right?
is there, sir.
Predictions is there, and the predictions should be based upon the historical data or maybe the business, right?
Okay.
For every business, this missing point can be different, right? Right or wrong?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
You can say if you can say that in the winter it can be something which is related to winter season, right? In summer it can be ice cream, it can be juice, right?
Yes.
So it is totally based upon the data and totally based upon the business, right? If you are getting a project for any business which is not related to you in the past, so you can't see that information with the past experience. Now you have to think in a different way, right or wrong?
Right.
Right.
Right, sir. Right.
So we have to think differently, we have to be creative every time. We can't bound ourselves with the previous knowledge. We have to think in a different way, right? So Tableau, the most important part of the Tableau is that it is not predefined. Means if you talk about the Power BI, right? Basically both are the visualization tool, clear, but the basic difference is in Power BI you have predefined views, you can't change that. But in Tableau it is totally up to you how you want to show the information in different views. You can create n number of visuals. So this is how we need to think. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now this is the complete picture. So now see, these are giving just the high five, no other information. So we have to work like this. We have to work like in a team. We have to think differently. This is simple picture, so they are exchanging something usual, which is high five. But if the problem is very complex, so this missing information can give you surprises, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
so this is how we get as many as information if we try different things. Clear? So see, if you talk about the Tableau or any other, you can say data processing. So your raw data, you can get the easy raw data from the client or many other sources, and you can create the raw data also. But the important point is that the data you are getting, the 70% of the total time, it will be consumed in the data processing only. Only 30% of the total time is used in the analysis process and the visualization process, which is the most important part for the insight. If you just reduce this 30% to 20 or 25%, you will not get enough insights, right? So this 30% is what we are focusing on in Tableau, not that 70%. Clear?
Yes. Yes, sir.
And this is the reason maybe you are choosing the Tableau, not the data science. because data science is a very huge scope, as well as it requires a large number of hours to complete that course. Maybe 6 month, maybe 8 month, something like that, because you need to practice more and more. But in Tableau you can do that in 30 hours or maybe 35, 40 hours maximum.
Sir, here ETL team will give the data, or we have to do something to get that particular data
So,
with
see,
you.
if you were working in a big company, right? So in big company, every you can say every employee is given a specific role,
Okay.
right? So you must be handling the analysis part only, you must be handling the visualization part only, you must be having some reporting part only, not the whole process. But in some small companies, in small companies, you may be handling from this point to this point. So it is totally up to the company and the scope of the company, how it works. Bigger company, they just specific roles. For ETL, they must have a team which is only handling the ETL part. They will not have any idea of the analysis process.
Okay.
And the analysis team does not have any idea about the ETL as well as the visualization part. So if you're looking for the job, or if you are searching for the job, or you are going to switch, then you have to switch in a predefined way, that we have to act like this. We should not rush about the job. Ki whatever we are getting from the different websites, we have to apply. No, please don't apply. You have to read the information carefully about the job descriptions, right?
Okay. Get, sir.
We will discuss these things in the classes or maybe in the interview part also. But we have to give the specific role in most of the companies, not the entire process. Either we
Okay.
would be handling this analysis part or maybe the visualization part, not the entire ETL or database, something like that. This is not going to happen.
Understand, sir.
Okay. So these are the some basic, you can say, the features of the data science or BI. So we just skip this part and go to a Tableau directly. Yeah. So this must be the canvas where you should work, or we are going to work here only. This is our working space only, and it would be so simple. There are not so much of options here. Simple options are there, but when you start using these, it can be very handy and it can be very difficult for if you don't practice it. So the first screen you will get when you open, or you can say the download, it would be look like this, right? So see, visual of the day. If you just click on this, so this
Yes.
is the dashboard which is placed by this person. So every day, one or more than one person will update this type of creative charts or the dashboard on you can say Google, on Google, right? So you would be able to see the creativity also. So someone has placed this type of dashboard, right? So what he is doing, he is women in business and climate change. So it is defining the role of the women's on this planet, right? So you can show the information in this way. So this is the creative way someone has tried this and post this, right? So we can make all these things on Tableau. It looks nice when you explain this. It looks simple, but when you start doing it would hardly take 5 seconds or 10 seconds only. But it is very vital when you start explaining these things, right? So the basic part of the Tableau is that it is very, very fast. You can make things very, very fast, right? So this is the connector side. You can connect n number of data from here. For example, if I just click on this, for example, so see, there are different number of different category based upon the data. Okay. So whatever data you are having, every column name would be here. Okay. Every column name. So based upon the column size or maybe the number, you can use that column or the information to make something. So now whatever the information here, it is showing you the top 5 state based upon the sales value or the population, you can say, right? See, I'm trying the same thing here. For example, I am having these subcategories, right? So I just need to double click on subcategory. So subcategory name would be here, right?
Yes, sir.
And if I just click on this sales value, see, just I need to just click on this sales. Now see, for every subcategory, it will show you the value of the sales. You don't need to do anything. Tableau itself is so intelligent that it will react whenever you select any value, that what should be the possible combination you want to see, right? So you just first click on the subcategory and then sales. Now Tableau think you want to see the value of sales with respect to subcategory, right or wrong? You don't need to apply any formula, don't need to apply any formula or any coding. Tableau itself think like you. If you just click on this profit, so it will show you the profit based upon the subcategory. You don't want subcategory, you want category only. So see this. Now based upon the category, it will show you the profit and the sales, right? Right? And if you take the subcategory here, so every category will be divided into subcategories. So in furniture, we are having 4 subcategory. In offices, we are having 9 or 10 maybe subcategory. In technologies, there are so much of subcategory, right? So Tableau itself and arrange itself according to the requirement. You don't need to do anything. You just need to select the values.
Sir,
Just
just double click and the values will be in the sheet.
right. This is the simplest option. Either or the next option, it can be like this. See this subcategory. You just drag this and drop this. Drag this, drop this. Drag this, drop this. Simple drag and drop option. The biggest advantage of the Tableau that you have to drag and drop. Simple, right?
Yes, sir.
Now see this. Now you are able to see the profit and the sales. Clear?
Hmm.
Now you want to arrange the data in ascending and descending order. So just click on that profit or maybe sales you want to arrange. So I want to sort this data based upon the descending order, right? So I just click here. See this, every value will be assigned from top to bottom. The maximum profit would be on the top and minimum profit, or you can say the loss, will be in the bottom, right? Now see this. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So it is quite easy to arrange the data. This is tax table. Now see one more thing. If I take this profit to the color, see this, very important. Now see this, where we are having some loss, negative values in the profit. So it will make those values red, and where we are having some profit, it will be shown by the blue color. So you just look at the color and you would be able to find किसके अंदर हमें लॉस हो रहा है और किसके अंदर हमें प्रॉफिट हो रहा है, राइट?
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes,
So
sir.
this is how we can show our data. This is simple data. There is no visualization in it. Now we want to show some data in terms of some visuals. So I just click on this category, or you can simple drag and drop. These are the name of the category. I want to see the values of the sales. So I'll just click on this sales, right? So this is tax table. I want to see pie chart. So I just click on this pie chart and pie chart will be there. You are not able to see the pie chart uh, because the size is very small. So just click on this, make entire view. Now you are able to see the pie chart, but we are not able to see which part is belong to which category, right? So we will take our category to the label. Now we are able to see the label. Clear? Now we
Yes.
want to see the sales value. So just take your sales to the label. Simple. You can see name of the category. You can see the value of the sales also. Clear? You want to see the bar chart. So just click on bar chart. You can see the bar chart. Make it entire view, right? So for furniture, you are having so much of value of the sales. We are not able to see the sales. So just take your sales to the label. Now see, you can see the label. You can arrange ascending in the descending order, right? This is horizontal bar chart. You can make it vertical, right?
Yes.
Now one more thing. See, this is the technology which are having so much of sales. I want to see the sales of the technology based upon the region. So see this for every region, whether it is central, east, south, and west. I can have the sales values for every different regions without applying any formula, right? I haven't applied any formula. I just
Yes.
drag and drop.
Yes.
Now one more thing, see, if I just take this region to this, now see this. For technology, we can have central like this, we can see east like this, we can see south like this. So this is the way we have to show our information. Now this is one way. Now see, I need to make it some dynamic or maybe some interactive. So what will I do? I will just take drag to the color. Now see this carefully. It looks beautiful, right? Now what does it mean? It means this is the category technology and the region is vast and the sales value is 2,51,000. And this is the region south. This is the region east. This is the central. You can easily see these information from this color combinations, right?
Yes.
So this is how we can show our information very fast and in very dynamic way, basically. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now see, this is the color, for example. But I am doing a project. I am doing a project for Walmart, for example. So this color can be matched or should be matched with the color of the Walmart. Am I right or am I wrong? It will impact with your presentation. For example, see, are you able to see the screen?
Yes.
So whatever I type here, I'm doing a project for Walmart, for example. So I will type Walmart, right? and enter. So here we can see the images of the Walmart. Clear? Now you can see the color of the Walmart and it is fixed across the world, right? For every ad, every banner, whatever related to Walmart, it would have this unique color. Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
So we can use this color for our project also. Means this color is not matching with the Walmart color. We have to match it. For example, how to do it? Just we need to download this image. When I download it, it can be look like this. For example, yeah, I have already downloaded it, right? Same image. So what you need to do to match this color, make just open it in the paint, right? Now we have opened this into the paint, right? Just need to click on this color picker. Okay, now see this is black. When you just click on this pick color and this color, it gets blue, right?
Yes.
Click on this edit color. Now you can see the values. You can see the values. What you need to do, you just need to type these values in your Tableau and it would be good to go. Just try it if we can manage this. We have to go here, right? We will click on this more color, right? And we have to type this, right? Can you tell me the values? See this 0, 134, 226. What we will do, we will type 0, 136, I think.
134.
134, okay.
2
Right?
to 6. 2 to 6.
226, right? Okay. See this. Is it matching now?
Yes.
Yes.
So this is how we can make our presentation very effective. Very, very effective. Now you can remove or you can change the background also. They very easy to change the background. Just click on this format. You can change the color of the seats, right? Different color, maybe black, maybe any color. You can take whatever you want to, right? You can take fillers. For example, it is blue. You can take color like this, or maybe the color you want, maybe black, right? So there are multiple things you can use in your Tableau, starting from simple to very complex information. So I'm just telling the simplest part so that you won't see that Tableau is very difficult.
Yes,
So
sir.
this is how we can work. Now see so much of information in one go. Just see this. If I take this, for example, I'm taking a subcategory here, right? Then sales value, right? So if I make this a bar chart, see this carefully. Make it entire view, ascending or descending order. Make the label. Now see, this is the subcategories and their sales value. Clear? Now a client come to you and ask you, sir, I just want to increase my profit values. How to increase my profit value? Can you suggest me something? So what should be your suggestion? So just look at these values of the sales. You will never suggest that you should start You should just stop selling tables. Will you say this? Because it is top in the list, almost fourth position. It is fourth in the list in the sales. So if someone say to the client, sir, stop selling tables, your profit will get increased. Will he agree with you?
No.
Because the sales value is very high, right?
Yes.
But if I just take this profit here, see this. Oh, just a second. Now see this. See this. For tables, it is fourth in the list in sales, right?
Yes.
But if you look at the profit, look
It's
at the
in
profit,
loss.
it is in loss.
Um,
Am I right or am I wrong?
Yes, sir. Right.
Yeah, you can take this profit to the color. Just a second and make it only two color. See this. See, profit is in the blue, loss in the red, right? Now see this. Table is on top 5 values which are selling maximum sales, right? But if you look at the
Yes.
profit of a table, then it give you the loss, right? अगर आप टेबल बेच रहे हो तो सेल्स वैल्यू को देख के यू कांट हैव एन आइडिया, यू विल ऑलवेज गो विद फास्टर कि इसको बेचना बंद करो, जगह बचेगी, और उसकी जगह मैं फोन रख लूंगा अपनी दुकान के अंदर, शोरूम के अंदर, राइट? एम आई राइट और रॉन्ग?
Yes, sir.
Because the sales value for the fastener is very less, so better to stop selling this, and instead of fastener I will put some more phones, right? So it can give me the profit. This is how a client thinks. But what is hidden in the data? Hidden in the data is this one, that in the tables which is on the fourth position from the top, it is giving me the loss, right? So if I just start, uh, I just stop selling this table, my profit will be increased by 17,725 itself, if I just stop selling tables. Am I right or am I wrong?
yes, sir. Right.
Right? So we can't say just looking at the sales value. We have to look for various things. It can be profit. Now the next question would be कि why the loss when the sales value is very high? ऐसा क्यों है कि sales value तो अच्छी है but still I am having so much of loss? कुछ तो होगा, whatever may be the reason, but the reason must be very very solid, right? So I will just take discount. Now see this discount, it is also very good but it is sum, so we will convert this to average. Now see this, right? Make the label. Now see this, I am giving the discount of 31%, right? So if I reduce the discount value, if I just reduce the discount value, it might result in profit. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, correct, sir.
Correct. See, this is how we need to think. We have to use every possible scenario in one way or the other way. So problem can be very simple and can be very complex. But the main important part when you start using any software, any skills or any tool, we should not in the hurry. जल्दी तो बिल्कुल ही नहीं करना है उसको सीखने की. We have to go step by step, so it would be very easy and very interesting also. We haven't do anything complex here. We just doing the simple bar chart. First sales, then profit, average discount. So the next question would be how to tell this information to the client. The main and the most important part of any project is to communicate your analysis to the customer in a language that he can understand. Are you getting my point now?
No, sir. Can you please repeat once?
See, you can get the insights because you are the technical person or you have the knowledge of the software or the skills or the tools, right? So it is very easy to understand for you. But now you have to communicate this analysis of yours to the client so that he would be able to get the profit, right? For any
Okay.
client, the most important part is to increase the business or increase the profit, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But
Yes, sir.
now you have to communicate this analysis. You have to communicate this to the client. Only then he would be able to get the profit. Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
Yes,
आपने
yes.
कुछ आपने कुछ भी किया हो, आपने शायद कुछ भी किया हो, but if you are not able to communicate that technicality to the client, the project is half done. Am I right or wrong?
Means, sir, Tableau, whatever the designation will be, we have to communicate with the client also.
Not the you can I can't say the client directly, but there
Okay.
must be a manager, right?
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
And you are working in a team, and your job is to
Mm-hmm.
do this part only, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So now you have to communicate this to the manager, and he or she must be agree with you, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then he has to make the client to understand this, right?
Yes.
Now
Yes.
one more thing you must be aware of that. Sometime your manager is not able to transfer this information to the client. Sometime. So in client
Mm-hmm.
call, he will add you to explain this, right or
Okay.
wrong.
Yes. Now I understand.
At that time, instead of manager, you have to make the adjustment that how you will communicate this analysis to the client so that he would be agree with you so that he get the required solution. The solution is to improve the profit or to increase the profit, right? And if you suggest, sir, stop selling tables, so in first go, he will never agree. He will never agree if you see the sales value. But if you make him realize that, sir, this is the reason, this is the reason, you just uh, see and he will be agree, right?
Yes.
But this is one chart. You must have 10 to 15 to 50 charts for different values, different views, right? So in a team of 20 people, everyone has assigned different works, right? And you are doing this, so manager can't explain the works of 20 persons. Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
Yes.
So at that time he will add one, two, or three members in his or her team to explain the technicality of that chart to the client. So at that time it would be your call, and everything will be based upon your inputs, not the manager. So this is how a team works. Every role is very, very important. Clear now?
Clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
So when you start doing work on any skills, whether it is Tableau or Power BI, you have to make different visuals, n number of visuals. पहले ये नहीं देखना कि काम का कौन सा है. We have to make, just make as many as you can. At the end of the day, just see them carefully and just decide कौन सा काम का है और कौन सा नहीं है. अगर हम पहले से ही लेके चलेंगे तो we will make only 5 charts एंड मैनेजर विल रिजेक्ट, नहीं नहीं ये काम के नहीं है. फिर एट द एंड ऑफ द डे यू विल थिंक कि मेरे दिन में किया क्या, मैंने तो कुछ भी नहीं किया, बिकॉज एवरी चार्ट इज रिजेक्टेड, राइट?
Yes,
बट
sir.
if you are making 50 charts, different chart, different angle, different view, so out of 50 your manager will get the whole picture of the data from every different angle, right? फिर उसमें से he or she can find the best possible visuals that is to be shown to the client, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
आपका पूरा दिन ऐसा नहीं लगेगा आपको कि आपने कुछ नहीं किया या आपने अपने प्रोजेक्ट में कोई वैल्यू ऐड नहीं की. So we never start the perfect work. We have to work, and it might be perfect or imperfect depending upon the different inputs from different peoples. हम अपने काम को कभी जज नहीं कर सकते, बिकॉज फॉर अस गलत चार्ट भी ठीक होता है हमारे लिए, तो क्योंकि हमने बनाया है, राइट?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
सो दिस इज हाउ वी नीड ए टीम. So whatever, if you choose the Tableau to learn, so we are in the meeting, I think 3 or 4 persons. So we will make these charts and we will let the others that this is the relative chart or not in a team, right? So हम दूसरे की गलतियां देख सकते हैं, हम खुद की गलती कभी नहीं देख सकते. So this is how we can improve only, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is the basic thing that you have to make first. These are the charts. Now after making so much of charts, so many chart, we will go to this dashboard. This dashboard. Now you have to do these different sheets into the chart. You can say that dashboard. हम उन sheets को dashboard पे लगाएंगे. Simple. Just drag this, drop this, drag this, drop this. Simple calculation. Don't need to do anything. See, it's so easy. What is the use of the dashboard? The use of the dashboard is to show the different information in a single view. Right? जैसे अपनी गाड़ी में होता है ना, अपनी गाड़ी में ड्राइवर को सामने जो होता है, जो भी आपके क्यों कहते हैं, बटन्स जहाँ पे भी लगे होते हैं, स्क्रीन जहाँ लगी होती है, इट इज कॉल्ड डैशबोर्ड, राइट?
Yes, okay.
राइट?
Yes, sir.
So you have to show multiple information in a single view. That is called dashboard. So whatever you are making on the charts here in different sheets, these are multiple information, right? And they can be related to each other, right? Right?
Yes, sir.
So you have to communicate this information to the client. So we will use the dashboard. That, sir, this sheet is related to your business with this, and this is related to your business like this, and this is related to your business like this, and these are interconnected informations, right? So this is how you will use dashboard. So first you will make sheets, then every sheet will make a dashboard, right? Multiple sheets used together will be called as dashboard. जैसे आपकी मेकअप की किट होती है ना, एक किट के अंदर सब कुछ. So in the dashboard also multiple information taken together, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And the next and the last and the most important part for a manager or maybe the higher authority is seat, or you can say story. Here you will use your dashboard. You will use your dashboard. Your dashboard. Now you have to tell a story to the client. Sir, the reason behind this answer is this. आपको एक स्टोरी बतानी होती है. Story means whatever you are doing in your project must be related to the project or the profit. बचपन में सुनते थे ना, नानी एक राजा था जंगल में, उसके पास एक रानी थी, उसका ये था, उसका वो था. कभी नहीं भूलते हम, राइट?
Yes.
बचपन में सुना था, बट वी आर नॉट एबल टू फॉरगेट एनीथिंग. इतने साल के बाद भी हम पूरी जिंदगी चली जाएगी, हम कभी भूलेंगे नहीं बचपन में सीखी हुई चीज, राइट? बट 6 महीने पहले डेटा में क्या था या 6 दिन पहले डेटा में क्या था, हम इजिली भूल जाते हैं, राइट? सो story will help you to communicate the numbers into words. इन नंबर्स को वर्ड्स में कन्वर्ट करना स्टोरी कहलाता है, राइट? सो ए क्लाइंट विच इज ए नॉन टेक्निकल पर्सन, फॉर एग्जाम्पल, and he want to see that this must be the process of the thinking to get this insight. So tell me how your project works and what are the thought process. वो सुनना चाहते हैं आपसे. सो आपको पूरी प्रोसेस को विदाउट यूजिंग टेक्निकल वर्ड उसको समझाना है, राइट? आपकी कोई दादी होगी, ग्रैंड मदर, ग्रैंड फादर, उसको बचपन से तो एंड्रॉयड फोन नहीं आए थे, एंड्रॉयड फोन तो अभी आए हैं, राइट? बट नाउ
Yes, sir.
एवरीवन इज यूजिंग एंड्रॉयड फोन. सब यूट्यूब देख रहे हैं, व्हाट्सएप सब यूज कर रहे हैं, राइट? सो किसी ने सिखाया होगा आपके घर में उनको कि देखो इसको ऐसे दबाना है, इसको ऐसे करना है, राइट?
Yes.
बट
Yes, sir.
उन्होंने कभी नहीं देखा अपनी लाइफ में. नाउ दे आर एबल टू डू एवरीथिंग ऑन यूट्यूब. वो भजन सुन रहे हैं, भजन सुना रहे हैं, सब कुछ कर रहे हैं वो, राइट?
Yes.
बट उन्होंने ऐसा कुछ अपनी लाइफ में कभी देखा नहीं, सीखा नहीं, पढ़ा नहीं, बट स्टिल दे आर एबल टू डू दिस बिकॉज आपने उस टेक्निकल जो भी था, टेक्निकल प्रोसेस थी, उसको उनको इजी वर्ड में बताया है कि ऐसे मत करो, ऐसे करो. So you have to communicate that technical information to your client or to the manager sometime in a simple word, right? So this is called story. Now you are getting my point.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is how a Tableau works. So this is a reporting or analysis tool. Analysis means you are getting things like this, which is the analysis part, and you have to prepare a report. Report means that after doing so much of research, I come to this. I come to this. Now you have to communicate this to your manager or to the client. So storytelling. So just after the meeting, you just search for the storytelling, and you will see this is very important in today's world, right? Storytelling, very important part for every project. Storytelling is the must acquired skills. If you know how to tell a story and you don't know how to do analysis, then your life is good. You don't need to do any analysis part. Someone will do the analysis, and your work is to make the analysis into the word. which is your storytelling. Because this is the last part, storytelling. अगर आपको बताना अच्छे से आता है, कम्युनिकेट करने से आता है अच्छा, सो योर लाइफ इज गुड. सो जितने भी आपके स्पीकर्स होते हैं, मोटिवेशनल स्पीकर्स और कोई भी, वो क्या करते हैं? वो सिर्फ स्टोरी टेलिंग करते हैं. कुछ यहाँ से उठाया, कुछ वहां से उठाया, उनको मर्ज किया और एक स्टोरी बना दी, राइट?
Yes.
एंड दे आर मेकिंग सो मच ऑफ मनी. सबको पागल बना रहे हैं, राइट? सो जिसको ये स्टोरी टेलिंग आता है, उसको सब आता है, बाकी चाहे आता हो चाहे नहीं आता हो. सो द टैब्लू इज ए कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ एनालिसिस, रिपोर्टिंग एंड द स्टोरी टेलिंग. ओके.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Understand.